Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various regions of the countries on planet Earth on GeoGuessr. And, that basically means I explore the states, the territories, the counties, the regions, the provinces, the whatever you call them, the first level of subdivision of the countries on planet Earth. And, the objective is try to have fun while doing so, see places I've never seen before, and probably will never go to, and try to score 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever region I am playing at any given time. And if I succeed in doing so, that's the last you will see of that region in this series. And if I fail, you might see that region again at some later stage, but that remains to be seen still. So, today we are going back to India. There's been a few episodes out of India, but not the sort of area that we're going to now. We're going to the Union Territory of Chandigarh. And it is, basically it's a city. We haven't had too many of those, like very condensed cities. And so Chandigarh is like 1.250 million people and 114 square kilometers. So it's not exactly huge, and somehow there are 200,000 people living outside the city. So I guess they must be living down here then. So Chandigarh was a planned city after the Indian independence of 1947, so it has been grown since then, and it's a district of it all of its own. And so, this just caught my attention. Gaming area. Oh well. Anyways, look, a squirrel. Right. Yeah. So we're going into Chandigarh, and hopefully this will be an easy place to maneuver, but you never know. And of course, there's not much variation in terms of the street layout here, and I've had a quick browse of the history of the place, and it appears that a certain architect called Le Corbusier was involved in the planning of this thing. So I guess we might see some architectural brutalism around. For the sake of the people living here, I hope Corbusier was more on the grid layout than the actual building of the place, but we'll see. Anyway, let's see how hard this can be. So, yeah, this will be the smallest area I have played in a very long while. I think we have to go back to the Europe series when I was playing areas like San Marino and stuff. Of course, that's much smaller. But let's see, 114 square kilometers. How much trouble can you get into that? Well, now let's see. House number. Okay. Now it would be interesting to see how the streets are named. And let's see, just right off the bat, do we have... Oh, okay, so so we are ordered into sectors. Okay, so that should make this place at least nominally easier to maneuver. So I don't have house numbers on the map, but sector numbers could be very, very handy here. Now, let's see. So we got house number 3012 to 3001, but so I guess that means that the houses on this street have numbers sort of inside there. Then the question is, are the house numbers related to the sector numbers? That could also be interesting to know. Let's see, we're heading northeast, and we are in sector 46C. I don't think I want to subscribe to that. Let's see. Because it says top floor. I thought it's at 6th floor. Okay. So sector 46C. So sector 45. So I guess sector 46 is down here. Yeah. Okay. Now, so we're looking northeast. Excuse me. And what businesses do we have here? We have Madhuchaba, Recreation Spa, Liquor Wine Beer Shop, Uttam Dairy, Uttam Ramesh. Oh, well, what do you know? Okay, so it was. So we were down here somewhere. If I'm right. I think. Because we came from. No, we didn't come from down there, did we? We came from down. Or did we? No, we came here from here, didn't we? Yep, we did. Okay, so we're somewhere down on this street. And there's a park. Let's see, so we're looking northeast. Has the park. Yeah, so we're here. Right? Right. Well, that was very accommodating. Okay, so let's see. So the house numbers are not related to the sector number. That's good to know. And we're looking in the same direction again. And small alleyway. Oh, it's a dead end. I didn't expect to see much of that, at least on what looks like an access road for the neighborhood next to this thing. It seems like we got some sort of park here as well. So let's see now. I would like to see what it said on that thing. Something Nagar Main Road. Now, Nagar is a word we've seen before in India. I'm trying to remember if it means town or place or something. Let's see. So if we continue going southwest, we should be hitting something significant by and by, given the layout of the place, with main roads crisscrossing between the sectors. So, right. The question is, I keep seeing names here, but it seems like the names are possibly for, yeah, they're for the residents and for the proprietors and shop owners, I guess. Okay, and there's a big park over there, it seems. And it also seems there's also some green stuff over there, and what looks like a wall. So I think we'll go this way. I might just have been very lucky and struck complete Chandigarh gold on the first round with finding the number of the sector right away. I was kind of like hoping that would be a given, but marked on road, Malaya Colony. Malaya Colony, okay. So not everything is a sector. So now we have to find, let's see, New Indira Colony. Well, I guess it's fairly evident who that might be named for. The late Premier Indira Gandhi. Let's see, Malaya Colony. Okay, I saw something Nagar up there. Himnagar Nada. That's in Punjab. Let's see. Hmm. Not having much luck yet, are we? Finding this Maloya colony thing. What? Let's see. So. Hmm. Tatu Maria. There's a Maloya. Okay. So Maloya Johar Nagar. Okay. Excuse me. So Maloya Colony Road. Hmm. It doesn't really seem like we're supposed to be in here because, well, unless we are around here somewhere. Ah, here we got Maloya. Right. This one could be. We could. Let's see. Yes, we could possibly. You see these roads here that are staggered. So we could possibly have been up here somewhere. We're going to have a look. Okay, so to the northeast, we got one block. And then we have some houses on the side, and the road taken off through there. But there are some discrepancies. So let's see, Mishti Cosmetics. That should not be in here. But, okay, so there's no going in there. But we should be coming down to the Maloya Colony Road here. Now, just need to, let's see, near Chandni. Can we go this way? Yes, we can. That should be here. One of these. Unfortunately, that is not possible to see. There should be a temple here. Now let's see. Yeah, let's see what we find once we get to the end of this street. Let's see, there's a road going up here. That fits. There's also a road going down that way. That does not fit unless we're here, which is more likely that we are. And yeah, that block there kind of fits that. Let's see. Oh, I can't go any further. Oh, yes, we can. Let's see. There's a tiny alleyway, probably here. Another road gone up, probably that one. But what I need to confirm is gonna check for this one. That's the one going up here, I think. That's not a very exact science, is it? Let's see if there's adjacent food here. No, not that way. That way. Let's see. Qualities walls. Chaudhry mats. So adjacent food should have been around here. No sign of that. What about the Chaudhry? That should be a temple there as well. Yeah, now I'm making a faff out of something that is probably quite, let's see, quite evident. But this is me trying to score 25k, and that means that I'm not going to jeopardize that by being a little too shoddy. It's a big Master Unisex salon. And we got that thing. Do we have Durga Mata Mandir? What do we have here? SG Fast Food. Swing machine. You got to love the idiosyncrasies of spelling around the world. Here we got, I think, the first Kanchan water repair finally. Okay, right. We finally got what I was looking for. So, if I now, let's see, if I now head this way, I will wind up, maybe I'll wind up over here, we'll see. Yeah, I wind up in a dead end. So I wind up here, which is no use to us. Can we go down this way? Nope. Okay, right. So we are somewhere here. The question is, are we there? Most likely not. Are we there or are we there? Let's see, there's a very short span between these two roads here. So we're most likely there. Turn around. There's a building there. There's a building there. That building has a nook. Like that. I should have spotted that before. Could have saved me 5 minutes. There we go. Right. Next one. Okay. Okay, High Court and District Courts. But, those are not here. Those are just the lawyers. Let's see. Let's go the other way. It's useful to know that we got the park at our back. Oh, let's see here. Sector 40D. Chandigarh is over here, and 40D is 40D. Yes. So we're going northeast, and we got the Shardas, and we. School. Which I guess must be around here. No? Here no? I would think that this is where we got school. Let's see now. Was there a park where we were? Yes, there was. So I'm assuming in that way here now. But let's not go with just assumption. We need surety as well. I have to say, this place looks, compared to other places I've seen in India, I have to say I like the looks of the look of this place. Okay, it is fairly simple and basic construction, but at least it is made to look all right. Now, the important thing here is that bend, and that's over there. Can't go there for some reason, but I strongly believe that this is where we are. Can we see anything about the taxi service here? It should be around here. It doesn't say anything. But yeah, we got the public park, so it should be good. We should be good. Place it here. There we are. Sector 35D. Well, that's very helpful right off the bat. And D, that's 35A. So that's B, C, and D. Okay, so they're laid out in the same way, I guess. And we're in lane 5A. That could actually be on the border between the... No, so let's see. So 2E, that's 4A. Yeah, I have a feeling that 5A might be... I think I shouldn't look too much into those lane numbers. So I haven't got the park again. So the question is, which park? So sector 35D in both directions. And lane 5A and 5B. So how does the 35D work? Let's see, look at northwest. And I don't think we're there. And we're definitely not, well, be a little careful with the definitely nots here. Let's see. No, there's a small park. And, what to say about this then? Okay, so let's follow this road to the northwest. Just see how far it goes. And we crossed into, now we're still in sector 35D. Lane 4B. We got lane 4A over here. And I have a feeling. I have a feeling we might have been here. Now we're coming up to another park. So if I'm right, we're now here. The road stops dead there, yes. So if I now go over here, we'll find, well, if I was allowed to, but I would then find the highway. Okay, so let's see now. So if I move in this direction, I should find another park before too long. Maybe I should look for the, let's see, Arise Impact, some sort of academy or something. Unfortunately, that's not possible to spot, it seems. But yeah, here's, well, was a park of some sort. Although, well, could be. Not sure about that. And then there's gonna be, hang on, there's also supposed to be a park here. Which there is, but are we here maybe? That actually seems more likely. How does that work? Let's see, so if we are here, let's see now. What's at the end of this road? There should be a tiny pathway here. Yeah, the road is closed. So let's see, English coaching. Yeah, we can't see all the way there. What do we have here? There's a parking here. There's a Mittal parking. Yeah, it must be this. And just to make sure, cut and coat. Is that here? All the way behind this car. Okay. Desire. Okay, how about this kitchen thingy then? Kaizen kitchen. Is that here? I just want... Once again, I want confirmation. But does look like I'm gonna get it. But I'm fairly certain I'm right about where I am. And if I now get to park here... Yep. This is it. And we are here. Cool beans. Last round. Another park. And parking on the sidewalk. Let's see. Anil Kumar Dubey, ex-deputy mayor. Okay. So what services do you offer as an ex-deputy mayor? Like, okay, that's interesting. Here we go straight south. That's not a very common direction in here. So, where could that leave us? Well, let's see what it says. Well, we'll find some business eventually. Ooh. Well, that was the end of Chandigarh. Or possibly something else. I don't think we were down here. Nope, can't be there either because that's... the directions are a bit wrong and often we're missing a park. Well. Okay, back into town. Let's see, can we go? No. Oh, yes, we can. Let's see, we're going west. Can we find the sector? Teeming with life. I think I'll have to look for another street. This one doesn't seem to hack it. Unless... Nope. Here then. Unfortunately, no address. How about here? No. Oh, wait. It says there. I think. But I don't think I can read it. That means... I'll have to find something else. Maybe let's see. Maoli. Jeez, shut up for me. Maoli Jauran or something. Wait, wasn't that? Jujhar. Nagar, so that was not what we got. That Majra. Also Vikas Hagar or something. Vikas Nagar. And Manlio Moji or something. Himnagar. Vidyapath. Tribune Colony. Rock. God, no Chandigarh. Water Market Phase 1. Govindpura. Malijagram. Okay. Excuse me. So we were actually here. Oh, okay. Vikrasnagar Park. Right. So we are most likely here. Once again, let's find some confirmation about that. Can we find out liquor and wine? Well, we could have if we were allowed to go there. Okay. Let's see now. So there are toilets there, but I want to check the Puja Jewelers then, which should be right around here. Here we go. Yep. And that means that we're here. Ding ding, there we go. Well, half an hour. And, well, actually quite a nice spread across the city. Didn't get to see much of the part on the sort of central and northeast, but hey, otherwise than that, it was a good spread. So yeah, that was a fairly navigable city. As long as you can figure out which sector you're in, you are pretty golden. So yeah, that was interesting, and I kind of like that. So that is Chandigarh done and dusted. And I'm glad that you're still here with me on a tiny dot in space, and I hope you'll join me when the next episode is out. Until then, bye bye.